Hi, today I'm going to tell you about the first job I worked in America and how did I get the job and how did I do in this job. Okay, when I came to America, my uncle has a friend. His friend has a son here in America. His son really let me stay with him a couple nights in his apartment, and he helped me a lot. He took me the second day. He took me to employment agency in New York City, and and helped me with a lot of other stuff. I got Social Security, I got bank account, and all this stuff. So anyway, we went to there to this agency. The agency, what you need to do, this is how it works. You pay him, you pay the agency $100, and he will get you a job for 6 months. How does he get you a job for 6 months? What happened? He sent you to a job, and if it didn't work out, you came back, or they fire you, or you didn't like it, you go back again to the agency, and they will get you another job, and so on. He will keep doing that for 6 months. So if you pay $100, you guarantee that you're gonna have job at least for 6 months. You don't have to pay again. At the agency, like the way it is, the setup there was like half one, almost like a classroom. Everybody's sitting on the chairs, and the agent himself sitting on a desk like the teacher. So, and every time, like the phone rings, everybody look at him, because when the phone ring means, somebody needs help with the job or so. So I sat there. I paid $100 the first day, and actually he asked me, "Did you work dishwasher before?" I didn't know what did he say. Well, he talked a lot, Did you work dishwasher before? I said I didn't answer because I didn't know. Then the guy, one next to me, he said, "Yes, say yes, a dishwasher." Anyway, he picked up somebody else. The second day, I went by myself, like my friend didn't come with me, and I sat down there, and he asked me, "You want to work dishwasher?" I said yes. He said okay. He sent me to a place in Poughkeepsie. Actually, not Poughkeepsie itself. Poughkeepsie is very upstate New York. There was a diner there in the middle of the highway between New York City and the Poughkeepsie. The town itself name is Bacon. This place still exists up until today, and they're doing very well. Anyway, he told me about the place. He gave me the address and gave me the phone number of the owner of the place. So I took the phone number and the address, and I booked the ticket. I took the train and I booked the ticket. I went to Bacon, to this town. When I'm in the airport, back then we didn't have cell phone. We didn't have like mobile phone or cell phone. So I called him from a payphone, and I told him I'm at the restaurant. Sorry, I'm at the train station now. And he picked me up. He came in a very nice car, like was really beautiful car. And he drove me to the restaurant. On the way, he asked me, he was Greek. And the way he asked me, like, "Are you happy?" I said, yes. I was very happy to be in America, to be honest. This by itself is a big plus. Anyway, he said, "I'm not happy." I told him, "Why you're not happy?" He said, "Because I have only $1.5 million, and if I make another million to be 2.5 million, I will be very happy." I told him, "Okay, God bless you. I hope God will reward you what you want." I went to the restaurant there, and I found in the restaurant there was a cook, Egyptian cook there. And another guy also was dishwasher, who was coming, I think, from another agent or so, whatever. We both started at the same time, in the same and that day. So when we went there, they told us, okay, we need somebody to work on the dishes and we need somebody to work on the pots. Okay, and he took us to tell us where is the dishes. Like the dishwasher was buried in dishes. Dishes all over the dishwasher, all over the sides, all over the top of the dishwasher and the floor. It was all over. And the dishes and the pots. We went to the pots also, was the same thing. Pots all over. The sides of the sinks, and then the floor, and then over everything. So anyway, like my friend, the other guy, when he saw the dishes like that, he said, "Okay, well, I have experience with pots." He was young. He was like high school diploma or something like that. I was college graduate, but this is not the point. I was there to make a living and not to have a problem. He was there for the summer only as a student. So anyway, what happened? He said, you work in the dishes, I work in the pots. I told him, okay, this is not no problem at all. Both are very busy. Both were a lot, to be honest. Anyway, so what happened? I worked in the dishes. All I needed to do to hold the plate, to throw the food, the rest of the food or the food left over on the trash, and to wipe the plate a little bit or clean it a little bit, line them down, and then line them in the dishwasher machine. Also, if you have cups, there is a place, certain basket, you put the cups there. If you have silverware, you put it in also another container, stuff like that. So I worked so hard on this. Within 2 hours, the dishwasher was almost empty, no dishes at all. Then I found a guy came to me and he told me, I'm tired of washing pots. Can we switch? I wash dishes and you wash pots? Told him, like in my mind, I told him, there is no dishes to wash now. Anyway, so I said, okay, no problem. I went to the pots. I found the pots almost the same, like it didn't move. Maybe he washed maybe one or two pots. That's it. And I told him, okay, I worked in the pots so hard. Also, probably took me another 2 hours to clean all the pots and stuff. And I found my friend to came to me again, and they told me, I'm tired of washing dishes. Can we switch? I told them, sure, yeah. I went to the dishwasher. The pots were done already. I went to the dishwasher machine, was buried again in dishes. I said, okay, like it's my first job. I don't want to make any problem. I said, okay. So I started in the dishes again, and I'm looking towards the cook station. I found this guy is ordering, standing there. I told him, what you doing? He said, I'm ordering food for myself. I'm hungry, You don't want me to eat? I'm hungry. I said, no, it's okay. You can eat. But, I mean, you should ask me also if I want to eat, Anyway, he said, okay, come eat. I'm not holding you. I didn't tell you anything. I said, okay, thank you. Anyway, what happened? Both of us ordered food and we sat down and ate. And I went there back again to the dishes and I kept doing that for almost like 5 days. Like the amount of work needed, to be honest. For the dishwasher, you need two people. For the pots, you need two people. And with these two, also, you clean the fridge, the freezer, the dining room, the parking lot. It's not just like the dishes and the pots. It's not that only. And sometimes even you help the cook if you want to cut some potato, if you want to do peel onions. It was like that. the amount of work needed for people, to be honest, like my friend did almost like half person, and I did 3.5 people job. 3.5 people job I did. I said, okay, this is not gonna last long. I said, okay, I got to leave. I went to the owner. I told him, okay, I'm gonna leave, and I told my coworker that I'm gonna leave. He said, no, no, where are you gonna go? You cannot leave. I said, okay, I told already the boss I'm gonna leave. He said, no, 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 if you go anywhere, I'm gonna go with you. Because you know English, I don't know English. I said in the back of my mind, I'm leaving for you. And you want to follow me even in the new place? Forget it. Anyway, I left the place and I went to the big town after that, the Poughkeepsie. I took the train. There was a train you take to go to Poughkeepsie. I went to Poughkeepsie. And there I found, gas station owned by Arab people. I asked them, do you need somebody to work? They said, yeah, come to work. So I worked there one day, the whole day. And in the evening, I went to a diner like this, or so, a restaurant. So I went there. I was sitting there. I met some Egyptian people. One of them, God bless him. I really pray for his place all the time, because he gave me advice that nobody else would have given to me. He asked me like, "Where do you work?" I said, "In gas station." He said, "Why? Why you work in gas station? In the snow, in the heat, in the rain, in the wind? Why? And you just stand there? If you work in a restaurant, you are in air condition, and also you will learn something. In the gas station, you're not gonna learn anything." I took his advice and I told the people in the gas station, I'm not gonna be staying there. I got to leave. And I took the train and I went back to my friend's house. I stayed there one night, and the second day I went to the agent and I told him, I'm looking for a job again. He said, okay. On my first day, this time, on my first day, he asked me if I want to work dishwasher. I said, yes. He sent me to a place called Morristown in New Jersey. I said, okay. Then I went to this place. It was also owned by a Greek man, a Greek owner. And when I went there was the system for the dishwashers. Two people work in the morning shift from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, and one person only work at night shift. So I worked in the morning with another guy who's Greek also, and this guy also didn't do any work. I was doing all the work almost. He comes to me with a smile. Is everything okay? Yeah, okay. He showed me in the beginning how to run the dishes and stuff, and how to wash them, and then he disappeared. All the time he's outside playing and talking and stuff like that. He comes a little bit and go back again. He comes a little bit to tell me, "Are you okay?" Yeah. I said, "Okay, this is not good. Like I'm gonna be also doing two people job. I have a problem here." Then I said, second day or so, or third day, when we were working around like maybe 3 o'clock or so, or 4 o'clock, they said, no, actually it was later than that, maybe around like 7 o'clock. They said, okay, the night dishwasher is not coming. One of you guys need to work at night. My coworker said, okay, no, I want to work during the day. I said, okay, thank God. I don't want to work with him. If I work during the day, I'm going to be working with him. I don't want to do that. I want to work at night. So I told him, yeah, I work at night. Then that day I worked from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, and continued from 9 o'clock at night to 9 o'clock in the morning. And even 9 o'clock in the morning, my coworker, the one who's supposed to take from me, didn't show up until 11 o'clock. That day I worked 26 hours, not 24, 26 hours. He came at 11 o'clock. After even he didn't come until one of the waiters went to his house or his home, and they told him, you got to come to work. The dishwasher we have, is almost now 26 hours. You got to come to work. Anyway, he came, and I worked in this place for quite a while. After the second month or so, I found that the cook doesn't really do anything standing there. I said, okay, why don't I learn how to cook? That sounds to be a good job. Then I asked the owner, can you teach me how to cook, and I will work for free. Like during my learning or training, I don't want to get any paid. I told him, I'm going to do that for you for a whole month. He said, okay, sounds good. Let me find another dishwasher to take your place, and you work with the cook. I told him, but remember, when I come to learn how to cook, I'm not going to do any dishes. I'm going to be only learning. I said, okay. Then after that, I thought now the dishwasher, the cook is going to be in competition with me. Like, why he will show me how to cook? Why he will train me? Then I came to the dishwasher. I told him, to the cook. I told him, I'm going to give you $100 to teach me how to cook. He said, okay, sounds good. I like that. And also Tony is the owner of the place. Tony told me to teach you. I said, good, thank God. I gave him the $100. $100 back then was a big money. But probably he worked the whole week for maybe 150 or so. So anyway, I stayed next to him, and he showed me how to cook. And I learned how to cook. I did very well on this job. Okay, I learned a lot. I learned how to cook. And that was the last time I washed dishes. After that day, I learned how to cook. I never washed dishes again. Thank you so much. I wish you best of luck, you and your family. God bless you, and God recover everybody who's sick. And I will be talking to you again with another video. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Take care. Bye-bye.